Midfielder McAlister, released by Blackpool this summer, player alongside Ross while the pair were at Hamilton. Ross, at that time, was a seasoned campaigner, with McAlister just breaking into the team at New Douglas Park, having made the switch from Morton. The biggest trait that stood out for the 32-year-old was Ross' ability to put his arm around the shoulders of the younger, less experienced players in the dressing room. Not only will he give the kids an opportunity to shine, he will also make sure his senior professionals are brimming with confidence ahead of only Sunderland's second-ever season in the third tier of English football. He will make his players feel like they are 10 feet tall, said McAlister, whose best friend, Andy Graham, was also the man Ross named as his first skipper as a manager at All Athletic. "I was just coming through and he was coming to the end of his career when we first met. We have spoken plenty of times since that. Even though he was new to the club himself, he made every one of the young players in the dressing room feel at home. Nothing was too much of a bother for him. He was a fantastic professional. His knowledge of the game was, and is, second to none. It can be nervous going into a new dressing room, but he always had time for you as a young player, and he is very much like that as a manager, too. I am big friends with his captain at Alloa. He makes his players feel confident and prepared running out on the field. It was obvious from the moment he decided to become a manager that he was destined to get a big break somewhere. Some would say the Black Cats are unmanageable. Many much more experienced managers than Ross have tried and failed to turn fortunes on Wearside. But McAlister thinks if there is a man to do it, it will be ex-St Mirren man Ross. He will do well in my eyes, he said. Sunderland have got themselves a top manager. He is the right man for the job, even though some may be skeptical. He knows everything there is to know about the game. It is the perfect job for him. He can come in and deal with the egos. He has had pressure before, albeit probably not to that level, but at St Mirren he came in and had to keep them up, did that, then went about promotion quietly. In the end they won the league with ease ahead of much more fancied sides like Dundee United. He can deal with every aspect of the game. He is not afraid to drop big names, shift people out, and always wants to give the kids a chance. Another thing I will say is that the brand of football he has his sides playing is very exciting, too. One key factor in Ross' summer will be his Sunderland recruitment drive. It seems certain the former Hartlepool United defender will raid north of the border between now and the closure of the summer transfer window. Contacts gained from his playing and relatively short managerial career will be contacted, and more than likely talent sourced from both from the Scottish Premiership and upper echelons of the second tier will arrive on Wearside. While there may be some doubts as to how talent north of the border can fare down in England, McAlister is testament to the success that players come down from Scotland can have. Having worked largely in the Scottish Championship with Morton, Hamilton and Dundee, McAlister was snapped up by Blackpool and forged a successful career at Bloomfield Road, with only a serious injury hampering his progress. Having just secured a move back to Morton to be closer to his family, McAlister says Ross cannot go far wrong returning to his homeland for talent. People were skeptical of me when I made the move south, he said. You could tell the fans, other players were not sure a player from Scotland could cut it, but I like to think I proved a few people wrong in my time at Blackpool. And I am not the only one. There have been loads of lads who have flown under the radar and made successful careers for themselves in the Football League. Everyone just seems to remember the odd high-profile fail. But there is loads of talent up north, and I think Ross will bring a few lads down and they will be successful.